What is up, fellow Dragon Ball Super players? It is Zeno here with Team FOE, and I'm about to give you guys my top 32 deck profile. Of course, I was running a Broly Apes with the U6 splashed in there, and I did get 23rd, so it was pretty good. 23 like Jordan. Anyway, as you guys know, this leader is pretty broken. When you attack, you take a life and then you draw a card. And then on the flip side, you can, when it attacks, you draw a card. Then you also can choose a card and tap it. And then the most broken ability ever, you can take a life and restand any card on the field. So you can restand this card itself, restand a monster, a battle card, or energy. Really, really broken. Amazing leader. Let's start it off with this card. We're running 4 Botamo super combos. Of course, you can search this card out with the 1-drop, and that's why we're running this card. And then also, you can activate it at 4 life, or you can just combo with it for 10k for free. But you awaken pretty fast, so the 4 life isn't a big deal. Of course, we're running 2 of the mirror. You guys overwhelm this card by paying 1 and overwhelming 4. It's got deflect. And then also, it gains a lot of attacks. So 9 times out of 10, the attack is going through. And of course, you pair it with the Champa, which we are only running 2 of them because we seeing a lot of our deck. So it's pretty much a guaranteed 2 damage if you just got this card, 3 damage if you got both of these cards, or 4 damage if you got, if your hand's just broken. Because 9 times out of 10, they can't stop it. Now, next is a card that most people weren't running. This card is Dark Temptation Toa. Most people probably forgot about it. This card says when you overrun with this card, if your leader is green or yellow, your opponent pitches a card, and then also your leader gains 5k. The significance of that is this leader can restand. So the best play that I did with this card, and this would be the one and only play that I do on this video. This is for the this is my team deck profile. If you guys would like to see a more in-depth profile and see my gameplay and how I actually, played the deck and, the procedures I went through, make sure you guys go and subscribe to Zeno BM. That is ZENOH space BM. But anyway, what this card does is it makes your opponent pitches a card. So they're -1 right there. Then it makes your leader card gain 5k. So they're either -1 or 2 right there. And then you attack, you draw a card. Then you take a life and restand this card. And then you attack again. Now they're going to neg another 1 card or 2 cards if they only got 5ks. And then you draw again. So you just plussed yourself up 3 cards. And your opponent just had to neg themselves 2. In the best case scenario, it was 2, 2, 1, and then you attack with this, so it's another 1. So they just lost 6 cards, and you plus yourself 3 cards. This card is really, really, really amazing in this deck. You guys should really look into, at least running a couple of her. Next, for our awakening, we had Fearless Assault Krillin. This was the one that says you attack, take a life, and gain crits. Everybody was wondering why I wasn't doing another card like Awakening Talent Pan. I had it in the side deck because even though it comes back to your hand, I don't really want to give them cards. I actually want to, hit them for as much as possible. Like this is what I was mulligan for, like these 2 cards. So when you're in that mirror match and you hit them for double strike crit, it really, really hurts. They really weren't expecting it. Nobody else was running this card, I don't think, in this Broly deck. We run 2 Khalifas. Basically what she does is she takes a life and taps their energy. Really good card. And then it's another evolved target. And then also you can search this card with the 1-drop. Of course, we had 4 of the energy exhaust cards. This is the multicolor card. Basically, it comes into this was always just energy. And if you already got a multicolor card in your energy, you just play as energy and it's not rested. So really good card. You have to have it in the deck. Now this card just came out. Amazing card. It helped in the green Broly matchups, and it helped in the mirror matchups with most people's U6. I'll be going over that in my deck profile again as to why it's so good, but I'll just read the effect. You can probably guess. If your leader card is yellow, when you play this card from your hand, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with the energy cost 6 or less and negate its skill for the duration of the turn. So it's a cold bloodlust. Pretty good. Next, we have 4 of the Searchers. This is the 1-drop Khalifa, of course. And this searches out your super combo, the 2 drops, and the cards that evolve over this. And it's another card in here that searches out. We have 4 of the Bardock Apes. As you guys know, this card, you combo with 2, and then it comes into play. And then it taps a card, and you also draw a card. So really, really good card. This is what the deck was pretty much built around. Card is amazing. Undying Gohan. I only ran 3, and it's a really, really good card. Basically, it helped in the mirror match, helped in any match pretty much. When they played a card, you can just bounce it right back to their hand, and you pretty much only do it for 1 because you restand in energy. So it's a really, really, really good card. And then you have a 15k on the board. Now, you do have to have a multicolor card in your energy to be able to play it, but it's really good. Next, you have Kefla, the Peak of Perfection. I was only running 1, but basically she arrives, and when she arrives, when you play this card during your turn, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, switch it to rest mode, then negate that battle card skill for the duration of the turn. So pretty much it was another Cold Bloodlust. So far, you guys, I've gone through 2 Cold Bloodlust cards that are just battle cards. So this was a 1k, the other one was a 5k, and that's a they're both bodies on the field, and then you and combo power, and they're Cold Bloodlust. This is the Khalifa card. I was only running 3, and this one evolves over the 1-drop or the 2-drop. When it evolves, you just, tap an energy or a battle card. Really good. Only 1 Trickster. Honestly, he was just energy or really nice to have. I will mulligan for him if I was going against Shenron. Came in handy a few times. Nothing bad to say about the card. You tap their card and then you draw a card. Really cool. Of course, 3 West Kais. I can main this card because, it was blue. I can combo it to do that arrival. And then also, it's got barrier. So I actually played this card and went in for game with it. It's a 1-drop with barrier, and I won. So this card is way better than Jocko for that reason. And then also, you can choose up to 1. So really, really, really good card, and bounce it back. So a lot of times when in the mirror match, they'd attack, and then I'll bounce their 8 back, and they tap 2 for no reason. So really good card. Of course, 4 Sensu Bean. As you guys know what this card does. Tap 1 energy, restand 2, and then you gain 5k. Cold Bloodlust. So that is the 3rd Cold Bloodlust. As you guys know, if your leader card is a is a Frieza's Army, this battle card can be played, or when they play a battle card, negate its skills for the duration of the turn. So it's just a negate Cold Bloodlust. Really good. So this is the 3rd one. This is the actual true Cold Bloodlust. It's only a 1-of. And then here is the 4th Cold Bloodlust. So I run 4 total Cold Bloodlusts. However, they're just all in different cards. This is the Frost Deadly Poison. This card saved my butt more times than I can count, even though it's a 1-of. The battle card your opponent is playing is played in rest mode with its skills negated for the duration of the turn. Then I draw 1 card. Then if my life is 3 or less, I stand back up a blue or a yellow energy. So 9 times out of 10, my life was 3 or less because I would take a card. If I knew I had this in my hand, I would take a life and restand either an energy or get another card and get another attack with my leader. So this card was amazing. Next, I ran 3 Flying Nimbus. The reason why I ran 3 Flying Nimbus is I could always deal with 1 attack. I don't really care too much about 1 attack because I wouldn't go too low the way I played my deck, which again, I'll be going over on my channel. The way I played my deck, I never went super, super low, so I could always deal with 1 or 2 attacks. And then if that couldn't, I would just play this card. Now, I couldn't deal with a whole bunch of small, medium attacks. They're irritating. They would, beat me pretty much. So I ran Flying Nimbus, and it saved my butt more times than not. I do recommend this one over the one that takes a life, as far as right now in this current meta. And then I ran 2 Xeno buttons, and the reason why I ran 2 Xeno buttons is for the mirror match. When you tap out, you die. Or the U6 matchup, because they can tap your energy and you need to restand that immediately. So that is pretty much the deck profile, guys. Again, this is Xeno with Team FOE, top 32 Nats Placer. I want to say thank you for all the support and all the love that you guys give to me and my team. Make sure you guys check out XenoBM.com for the best mats in the game. And this is Xeno, and we're out.